What's up, my hunting brothers and sisters? Today we're going to take a look at a couple updates that have been made recently by UltimAider to their gear hoist, so stay tuned. So after my last video that I did on the gear hanger from UltimAider, John got with me and he showed me a couple improvements that he made. And you know, again, go back, I'll put a link in the description to the original video. But basically when you're going to get it, it's this tiny little package here. One of the immediate updates that he made is, if you can see right here, there is a hex area cut out in the end of the hook right here. And what that does is, if you're a one sticker, if you're a person who climbs by one sticking, if you don't know what one sticking is, don't worry about it. But if you're one sticker, you use a quick link and it's got a little hex nut on it, and that sometimes, I've really never had an issue with it, but sometimes they can lock up, and this basically serves as a wrench right now. So you could put that on there and get you out of a bind in that situation. But beyond that, the hooks haven't changed. He's going to send all these hooks in with the new one. So anyways, beyond that, it's all the same. I have reversed mine, and I'm going to explain why. And it's the beauty of this thing is there is a lot of flexibility in the product. I'm going to explain that. But the other big change is a way, this was an idea that I had for John, was being able to hang your backpack at the tail end of the strap. I wanted it to be adjustable because I don't always want it hanging way below me if it's a small tree. I want to be able to raise it and lower it. So anyway, so basically we can unwrap this thing. And again, I've reversed mine, and I'm going to explain why I did. And it's not for everybody, but it is for me because I film. That's the primary reason. But basically, as you get it, it's all wound up, and then you pull a little bit of strap through this thing, and then you can lift the hook part out and get to all the J hooks. Now, when you do this out of the package, these J hooks are going to be on this side over here. Again, I reversed it, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, so we're going to throw this on the tree as just a little refresher. I'm going to explain why, and then I'm going to show you the new backpack feature as far as raising and lower, why I hang it the way I do. Okay. So again, I reverse this because I film my hunts, okay? And so basically what I wanted was, when you get this, you got the hook and the hanger hook, and all the other hooks are on this side over here, and you can wrap them around the back side of the tree. Well, and then your tail end of your strap, once you all connect it, it basically hangs over here. Now you can adjust it off the side, but all your hooks are around back here. For me, because I film, I always have a camera arm and everything mounted over here. Like if I was facing this way, as I'm going to show you it, basically my camera arm and stuff is here. So I like to actually put my backpack kind of more on the back side of the tree, and I like having hooks here accessible for grunt tubes, binoculars, stuff like that. Okay, so basically, again, how I've got this thing set up, okay, is now the hooks are on the right side, okay, and we can throw this thing around the tree like this. You got all the strap. I should have brought my hook up first. Sorry about that. Should have shortened it. The beauty of unscripted videos. All right, so now we're going to hook that into the tail end of this. Okay, we'll come around here so you can see. Okay, so this would be very similar to how I would hunt if I was kind of facing the direction of your perspective. Okay, my saddle's on this side, so I can flip this down. I got my bow hanger here, and now I've got hooks for me right out here for my rangefinder, binoculars, whatever. I can shove things around. My camera arm is here, and now my strap is on the back side of the tree where I can hang my pack. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift you to this because I'm going to show you the new feature that he added just for the camera purposes. Loosen this just a touch here and get it pivoted around. Okay, so now, just so you all can see, now this would be the perspective of if I was hunting here facing the tree. Again, my bow hook's on the opposite side of the tree, you can't see it. I can spread these hooks out however I want across the front of it right here. And now here's my tail arm, and I'm going to zoom out because you can't see the bottom of it. All right, so with the camera zoomed out a little bit, now you can see I've got this long tag end right here. And before, if I was going to hang a pack off of this end loop right here, and right now that loop is about knee level for me, my pack is out of reach, really. Which may be fine, okay, in a lot of instances. But if I get on a really skinny tree, then that pack is going to be way down below my feet, and I want access to it. And I don't mind it hanging down there, but I also want to be able to access it quickly and everything. So one of the things I told John was I'd like to see this thing be adjustable. So what he basically did was he came in here and and you can buy these off of his website. You can use others, but it's just another G hook is all it is. He sells these individually. These are commonly used in the saddle arena. Okay, so this G hook he put on here, and you put it on, you thread the strap through so that the G is basically upside down. Like if you were going to hook onto something, saddle hunting wise, you'd want it so the G was down, or the hook part was down. But here we got it installed upside down, meaning that the hook is up. Okay, and then the beauty of that is, when you got a backpack, it's just a backpack of mine, you can turn that hook down and you can hang that on there, and now you can grab the tag in, and now you can set that backpack height however high you want. Okay, you can bring it up here to get stuff out of it, and then if you want it down, all you got to basically do is pull on the top of it out, and then the whole thing just slides down to whatever elevation you want. So to me, I liked it. There's nothing wrong with just using this loop that's on the end, but I liked the flexibility that this added. I'd used some other adjustable ones. It was a suggestion I had to him, and I think really it's a huge improvement to this for no more than what it is. It's incredibly simple. You know, again, you can take it all the way down. So now if I was hunting, you know, and I'm facing the tree, I'm filming, my camera arm's here, my pack is completely out of the way. I mean, it's out of the camera frame, it's out of the way for everything that I need. And now when I need something, I can just pull it up. Yeah, you can hear that zipping sound. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, it's too loud. You don't have to make it loud. You can go slow, you can take the weight off of it. Somebody's gonna comment that's loud. It's, look, just to prove a point. Okay, we'll lower it down. We could go nice and slow where you barely hear a thing. So anyways, so there you go. Just some improvements he's made. Again, I reversed it just because I like my hooks here so they're accessible to me, and I like my strap typically on the backs of the tree. Actually, if I was hunting, I'd probably rotate this around even further away from me. That's just the way I operate. The beauty of this is a flexible system to adapt to your needs. If you like it the other way, leave it the other way. If you don't need a G-clip, don't use a G-clip. If you like it this way, flip them. You could actually put a hook on each side of this. They're just not going to compact when they fold up the way they're supposed to, but still it's a small package. You could do that. You could add a second G-hook and hang a second thing probably off this. Adaptability and flexibility is the key. So there you go. As always, I have talked way too long. So check them out on UltimAider.com. I'll put a link in the description. The 35 bucks are made in the USA. Man, what's there not to like about that? Deer seasons are going to be here soon. Next weekend, I believe, Mobile Hunter Expo in Kalamazoo, Michigan, the last weekend in July. Get there. You need to be there and check everything out. So as always, God bless, stay safe, and it's a new day in the outdoors.